Hey everyone, it's NerF Boy Productions here. Today we are taking a look, doing an unboxing and review on the brand new NERF Rival Series Zeus MXV-1200. This is the new NERF Rival Series. Kind of targeted more towards older teens. They shoot upwards of 100 FPS. That's much higher than a stock NERF normal, N-Strike performing blaster. They don't shoot traditional NERF foam darts. They shoot the foam balls you can see here. What do they call them? They call them high impact rounds. So they have these little high impact rounds. They look like little miniature golf balls, but they're really squishy and you can feel it there. So yeah, the Zeus MXV-1200. So far they've released this blue one and a red one. They'll be available later in stores. It takes 6 C batteries. So that's something that NERF used to do, is use heavy batteries and a lot of them. It's doing that here. So let's take a look at the box real quick. You can see it's just a picture of the blaster here, probably full size. And then you see the little example of the foam balls there. They're not foam balls, they're high impact rounds. On the back, you get a diagram of the blaster. I don't know, is this a blaster? What is this? I guess it's a blaster. You can see it's got tactical rails. We'll see if those are compatible with normal N-Strike attachments later. Ambidextrous magazine release. Beautiful. Beautiful NERF. Trigger lock. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. It's got a trigger lock. Because it's 100 FPS, it needs a trigger lock. Easy load magazine, we'll see how easy it really is. And then the whole marketing thing is there's red and blue, so you pick your color and you go against. Experience intense head-to-head competition with the ultimate precision and power of NERF Rival. So this is Team Blue, obviously, but they got a little Team Red versus Team Blue thing happening on the back. That's about it. It's a matte finish box, black. I really like it. A lot of the NERF boxes lately have been all open face stuff, and so that is cool to see. And you can see one thing I almost neglected to say is right there. It says ages 14 and up. You can see there it says ages 14 and up. Now, does that mean that you can't buy this gun in a store if you are under 14? They're gonna be like, no. No, it doesn't. Not at all. Does it mean that being caught playing with this below the age of 14 means you're gonna get, arrested? No. It's simply a safety guideline that NERF and Hasbro put out to you guys to make sure that you don't want to be irresponsible with these things. Recognize that they're not your standard NERF toy that you're used to shooting. You'll get some NERF blasters for kids, like really small ones, and they'll shoot, 30, 35 feet. It is not that. It is not that. So, you want to make sure you be careful with these things. While I'm unboxing this, if you guys are a fan of the channel, you know that I post videos. Aw, man, all the balls just fell out. One stayed in, but most of them just went all over the ground. Great. You guys, if you're a fan of the channel, you know that I post videos every single Saturday. This is clearly Sunday. I posted the NERF War yesterday, which I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm bringing back not a segment, but a series that I did, one of the very first series I ever did, called Rapid Reviews. Now, if you've been following me for 3 years, then you know what it is, but I highly doubt that. Rapid Reviews was a week where every day of the week I posted a review of a gun. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm not going to spoil what's in stores, but I have new product. I have 7 things to review. Every single day I'll put one out. So come back every day. For you guys that always want more, this is your week. Because I am posting every day. So, empty box. And here is the Rival. Oh, I like it. The MXV-1200. Looks very Halo style, I have to say. It's got a big hole, which is where the magazine goes. I like that. Looks very, very cool. I'm gonna go collect my balls. Okay, I've collected my balls. Now, let me just put these down for a second. In this little thing where they fell out was also housed the instructions. Highly recommend you read the instructions for this thing if you don't already know how to use it, because these things are crazy and you could break them, not break them, but you could do something wrong and hurt yourself. Read that. I don't need to because I'm a highly trained professional. this is the magazine. Looks like a stick-type Vortex mag. If you guys don't know what Vortex is, it's the disc. It's the guns, the Nerf guns that shoot discs. And this looks just like it, except it's clear all the way. It likes to rattle a lot. And obviously it takes the balls. So, let's take our balls and push them in. Wow, this is invigorating. You know, actually, when you put these in, there's no like satisfying click. They just kind of fall in and then don't seem to fall back out. No satisfying click though. So far I can actually load Nerf darts faster than I can load these things. Alright, I think I've got it full a la max. Okay, so like I said, this thing includes 12. This is a 12 round mag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. So, that's that ready to go. But I want to cut this out of the box because this looks fun. Okay, it's out. It's out. I got it. Haha. It feels like a toy, but not quite like a toy. So I hold it in my hands and it feels like plastic and stuff. I immediately want to rev this trigger, but it feels like plastic and stuff. But then it's a different plastic. It doesn't feel like Nerf plastic, if that makes any sense. It's matte, which is different. It's very cool. Also, the last thing we don't want to forget, we have these tactile rails. The tactical rails. I want to see, like I said, if these will fit normal attachments. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. Also, you guys are probably wondering about my castness. The original idea for Nerf War Wounded Warrior came from what I did to myself. I kind of messed up. I'm just clipping these in, by the way. I just messed up my my wrist, and if you're wondering how, it's called attempting parkour in the dark in skinny jeans. Huh. So yeah, I was doing that and I kind of messed up my wrist. It won't be on for much longer, but for now it is. And so I got this cast. I got it for like one more day. I've had it for 4 days. I needed it for 5. It's a bad sprain and some minor hairline cracks. Don't even worry about it. But if you follow the vlogs on my vlogging channel, then you know what's up. Okay. Alright, so we got these iron sights. They're very hard to flip up. Does this even flip up? Yeah, it does. There we go. Whoa. Fancy dancy. Alright, real quick, here is here's an end strike attachment. Whoa, does it actually fit? Whoa. Yes, they do. It's real Picatinny style. I feel like real steel things will fit on here as well, but Nerf has no problem. In fact, it locks better than their normal system. You know, Nerf, you should just switch to this system altogether. I like the rails. So, loading this bad boy, I can already see it. My engineering, my intuitive mind sees how to do it. We have to go in from the one side. No, it's ambidextrous loading. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's very simple. It's very simple. Alright, here's how you load your Rivals mag. You got the mag. Okay, I'm just gonna scooch up to you guys a little bit. So, here is the blaster. Before we load it up, let's take a look at the features. You have one tactical rail on the top here, one on the side here, one on the other side for 3 tactical rails. You got your flip-up iron sights. Boop. They're actually plastic, but whatever. This is where you load your magazine in. I do like the design. Ambidextrous mag release as advertised. Absolutely love it. But, also, one thing I don't like is when you just want to do it on one side, you have to pull quite hard for it to come down, like, easily. If you pull them both, it comes down in a jiffy. But if you just pull one side down, I don't know, it doesn't want to release very well. So although it's ambidextrous, it's one continual piece of plastic. So pulling on one side just kind of makes you go, You kind of got to pull on them both. But anyways, I also have to put batteries in this to actually fire. But I'll first show you guys just how to load up the magazine. You can see there's some orange tabs and stuff. They click in with the clicky piece on the bottom here. Once you have it in your hands, you can see it. It's very easy. So first you put the side with the balls that are like protruding out. You put that in first. Adam, why would you put it in upside down? There you go. You put it in, line it up, clicks in, and there we have it. Cool. So I'm gonna go put some batteries in this thing, and then we can try firing. Okay, so loading in these batteries was super simple, and if you can't figure it out yourself, you probably shouldn't be playing with this thing. So it's flywheel power. If you guys don't know how flywheels work, there's flywheels, flywheel power. Okay, this is your rev trigger, so you pull it down. And you hear it revs up. I like it. The blaster is heavier with the batteries in, but it's also girthier. I like it. I really like it. The weight is balanced extremely well. I just want to go fire this thing. I want to go fire this thing. This is flywheel power. It's worth noting that the other one I have for review, the red one, is Springer. So we will see the difference later. But first, let's fire this one. We're here at our firing range. We're actually firing all the way down into there. It's the whole stretch of my house. It's very far, very doable. I have no doubt that this thing will reach it. I also have no doubt that this shoots 100 FPS. Nerf wouldn't claim their FPS if it didn't reach it. I just want to see how accurate this is, how far it'll go. For you and I both, let's take some shots. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Okay. I gotta show you guys that. That's interesting. Very interesting. The accuracy isn't that bad considering I was shooting through a narrow corridor. A bunch of them bounced off the walls and came into this room, but that doesn't matter. What matters is what came into here. The furthest shooting one, these are flat shots, keep in mind, hit this thing and bounced off, but it didn't even hit the wall, basically to the wall. So basically the entire stretch of my house. But I expected it to do better, you know? Alright, this thing is cool, but how cool? Personally, I think that Nerf Rivals is one of the most fun things for me that has came out in a long time. They don't go necessarily further. I have so many modded Nerf guns that will shoot further than these. I think it's just the shape of the darts. But the balls, out of the barrel, if you're playing at close quarters, like, you know, 20, 30 feet away from people, it's fun. It's fun. It's high impact. The high impact rounds make sense. It's high impact. It's really cool. I don't know what I think about the flywheel. I think I may go to a traditional Springer. They have the other one that I'll review later. The Springer one, we have to wait. I have to wait and see what the full lineup is like before I can judge the entire concept. It just doesn't make sense. But right now, I do find this fun. I think if I was in a whole room of Nerf blasters and stuff, I would definitely pick this up. And also, I forgot to mention, there's a cool jam door here. You can see that. I really like that. So that's all I have to say about this blaster. I really like it. I think it's super fun. We're gonna wait and see what everything else has to offer in the series. I hope you guys are enjoying the rapid review series because that's happening all week. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, this was NerfBoy Productions, signing off.